predictions. I did it again for the third week of the records. Records from last year and this past week. Sorry, sorry. 1 second. Okay. All right. Records from something I should have been done. I forgot to do. Records from last year. Start with I believe it's week. This is week 7 now. I think I shared week 7 last week. Did I? Oh, no, I did. Week 8. Here we go. Week 8 last year. Both did very well last year. Week 7, you was no, actually, it's fair. It was the following week. No, it is. Sorry. Week 8. Yep, we both did fairly well. You did better. You went 10-3 last year with a 77% winning percent, 76% winning percentage, and I went 9-4 for a 69% winning percentage. Disagreement games for week 8 in the NFL of last year. We had 1, 2, 3, 3 of them. Starting with the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the NFC South division battle of the rivals. You said the Bucks, I said the Panthers. The Panthers won. Chicago Bears, New Orleans Saints. You said the Saints, I said the Bears. The Saints won. That was the most ignorant. I should have went on it. I don't know what I was thinking that time. That I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Oakland Raiders, Buffalo Bills. You said the Bills. I said the Raiders. The Bills won. No. Yeah, the Bills won. The Bills won. Them the disagreement games from last year. Um, Going into this year. Here we go. Interesting way to start out the podcast. Darrell, you finished. Let me double check, make sure this is the right week. We're week 7. Yep, that's right. You finished 9-5. I finished 10-4. Record so far up to date, you have a 61% winning percentage with a 65-40 record. I am 59-46 with a 53% winning percentage. Divisionals. Did we have any divisionals this past week? We did. No, we did. Yes, we did. Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins. Both won that game with the Redskins. And then the Rams and the 49ers, we both won that game for the NFC South. Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, NFC East. So that put us both at 2-1 for the NFC East and 4-1 for the NFC West, with a total record for you of 19-9 and for me 17-11. Disagreement games. We had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 disagreement games, starting with the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. You said the Eagles, I said the Panthers. The Panthers won. Cincinnati Bengals, Kansas City Chiefs. You said the Bengals, I said the Chiefs. Chiefs won. Cleveland Browns, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You said the Bucks, I said the Browns. The Bucks won. Cleveland came back though with an effort. I will give them that. I will give them that.
I will too. They did come back.
Houston, Texas, Jacksonville Jaguars. You said the Texans, I said the Jaguars. Texas won. Lastly but not least, the New York Giants and Atlanta Falcons. You said the G-Men, I said the Falcons. The Falcons won.
Had no business winning that game. Yeah, that right now.
Who, Atlanta?
They had no business winning.
First
of all, that was supposed to have been a blowout. The Falcons were supposed to have blew the Giants out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think by the time halftime came, I think it was either 10-3 or 10-6. Falcons.
Well, I mean, the Giants kept up for the most part. Absolutely.
That they did. That's what they had. I just believe personally they had absolutely no business winning this game.
I agree. Well, them are the records for week 7 from last year and week 8 of this year. No, yeah, I think it's week 8 for both. Anything else you want to add before we get started?
Yeah.
All right. Double Take Sports Talk. Next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Double Take Sports Talk with the Watts brothers. Welcome to our podcast with me, Darren Watts. Say hello to Darrell Watts II. D-Dub, what's going on?
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to our podcast, Darren Watts. What's happening?
Another day of podcasting. That's what always is what's up. All right, Darrell, we got your evaluation for week 8. I'm sorry, for week 7, and then we got your playbook for week 8. We have predictions for week 8, have the headlines, and the final thoughts of our podcast. Ready?
Sure.
All right, let's go ahead and start off with your evaluation. Indianapolis Colts, Buffalo Bills, week 7, last week. Maybe you're good, ready. Floor's yours.
Okay, so here we go with the evaluation report. This is from the Bills and the Colts game last week. Final score of that game was 37-5 Colts. which
Both
kind of
lost that game.
surprised me. Now, yeah, of course,
Both
me and
lost that
Darren,
game.
we both picked the Bills. I kind of expected the Bills to actually come in that game, and the defense was stood strong and all of that good stuff, but it was just the complete opposite of
Mhm.
what I expected.
Yeah.
And the Colts had just they played good on both sides of the ball. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at this report. So, what stood out in this game? For the Colts, Butterfingers improvement. Andrew Luck threw the ball 23 times and completed 17 of them. So you're damn right Butterfingers improved. But for how long? Now they travel to Oakland this week. They play the Raiders. So strong possibility that this can carry over, especially by the way the Raiders are looking right now. This is not something that you could just, but this is something you could pretty much say this could be in the bag. So we shall see on that proportion for next week. Oh, for Sunday, I should say. For the Bills, their defense did not show up. Allowing 37 points is not defense that will win you games. You can allow 37 points, and the Bills could have had 38 points. 5 points don't even get you the right amount of water in your pancake batter.
You show right on that.
It just don't work.
It be thick and awful, and it would take more than at least 10 minutes to fix. This is the same thing from last week. That's not enough to win the game. That's not enough water for your pancakes. 5 points is enough to win the game. If you hold your opponents under than that. That's the only way.
They consider that the Colts scored 37 points. I think that was the most since what, the Texans?
Yeah, I sat there and watched that game. I watched the entire
I would
game.
have loved to watch that game, but I couldn't.
I did. I watched it. I was surprised I even watched it. I watched it last week.
Did they actually send it to another game after 20 points blowout?
Huh?
When the Colts, it wasn't even 20 points. Yes, it was 22 points.
No, they don't do that. No, they didn't do that.
They did. I'm shocked.
No. They finished out. They finished out the whole game, and then they sent it over to New England and Chicago.
Cool. I didn't know what happened. I was trying to watch the game on NFL Mobile. I couldn't. Okay. Key stat notes, just to throw out here, is just showing that the Colts is even-handed, trying to get this balance going. Andrew Luck, of course, he had 4 touchdowns. He threw absolutely no pick. Marlon Mack, the Mack of the deal, 19 carries for 126 and a touchdown. This kind of shocked me. T.Y. Hilton had 4 receptions for 25 yards and 2 touchdowns. Marlon Mack had 2 receptions for 33 yards and a touchdown. And Eric Swoop had a reception for 17 yards and a touchdown. That kind of shocked me, but at the same time, it wasn't surprising, especially if the running game was really up and sparking. So that kind of shocked me still at the same time. Colts running game, 220 total rushing yards. Well, running game, 220 total yards versus Colts passing game of 156 total yards. Balance is what they needed, but the ground game got it together to help establish the pass. In my opinion, that was just good work. That was good work. So, you want to add anything to this evaluation report?
One thing, Colts scored 24 points off turnovers.
And they forced 5 turnovers. So that is your deal maker.
Yep.
It's your deal maker. All right. So if there's nothing else, we're going to go ahead and just shift it Hmm,
You don't have your playbook.
I got my playbook now. Guys finna screw me over.
The only person screwing Darrell over is Darrell.
True, true. Did I print out the wrong? Hell! I put out the wrong paper. I had to. Oh well. So guess I'll just pull up the handy dandy iPad.
Well, I could get started until you pull that up and you can finish it off.
Oh, I'm just right here now.
Fine by me.
Right here. Okay. So while this is going, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the playbook for the Colts and the Raiders for Week 8.
Like I was telling Darrell before we even started this podcast, if it was my choice and I was doing this playbook, he would have got an empty sheet of paper. All you gotta do is show up. The Colts will win. Oops. Just told
That's
my
true.
predictions.
Okay, that is a hit preview. Close the Dixon
Yeah.
podcast. At that, um, Colts Raiders Week 8 game date October 28th. That is a 1 o'clock game. So, what to confirm in this game for the Colts? Will they continue this offensive balance? They showed last week that they could play balance regardless of the outcome of the game. Butterfingers really did not really play a role in this. Um, and it continues as they improve on catching the football. The defense really had the best game of the season so far, allowing 5 points on the Colts' 30-plus scoring last week. The Raiders are going to expect Andrew Luck to grow more and more. This is where the running game tries again and match what they did against the Buffalo Bills last week. Yeah, you're right, Dan. I should have put a blank sheet of paper on it. Yeah, I should have. I cannot believe I went to the extent of even putting this crazy stuff down.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. For the Raiders, 18.3. What does this mean? The Raiders have scored 18.3 points per game this season. They have got to score more points if they want to beat the Colts. Odds are already against them. They got rid of Khalil Mack earlier this season. Now they just got rid of Amari Cooper. Today, Monday, on a trade to see it gets worse and worse for the Raiders. If John Gruden believes that this is a rebuild, he should call it a joke. The
We mix. That's right.
The remix.
That's right. That is show right. This is a joke.
It's a joke. A dummy remix.
Yes, it's a joke.
Yeah, man. All right. Looking at quickly the injury report. You got Adam Vinatieri, kicker. Adam Vinatieri has a groin injury. They probably listed him as doubtful, but I don't know. I think he might go. But that's not
Well, they're looking for replacements. They're trying out kickers, so he might be out.
But I don't know. I still think personally that he still might. That's just me.
Maybe.
Um, tight end Eric Swoop, he has a knee injury. I think he's good to go too. Wide receivers Ryan Grant, he has an ankle injury. He's week to week. Same with running back Robert Turbin. He has a shoulder injury. He's also week to week. Defensive back Clayton Gathers, he has a neck injury. He's been week to week for about 4 weeks now. Linebacker Darius Leonard, he has an ankle injury. He's playing. That's not stopping him. And Jack Doyle, tight end Jack Doyle, he has a hip injury. He's also week to week. So bearing that in mind, that is the playbook for the Colts and the Raiders week 8. Darren, you want to add anything to this?
No.
Okay. All right. That is the playbook. So we're going to go ahead and switch gears now. We're going to go ahead to our predictions portion of this podcast. So, here, whenever you're good and ready, the floor is yours.
All right, here we go. Week 8 in the NFL. One thing to note, I do not know of any flex for this week.
Neither do I.
I don't know anything about them. I don't pay attention to that much anymore. So the one thing to note, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars would be in London this week. And bye weeks for this week would be the Atlanta Falcons, the Dallas Cowboys. I want to say this is the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans will all be on bye weeks this week. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I just do? I just did the most stupidest thing, Darrell. You are going to laugh at me so hard.
I guess this will even out the predictions of the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants and Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. So I officially put our predictions down for week 9.
Who don't know this?
Yeah. So I have no idea how that happened. So I don't. We are on week 8 now, correct?
Yeah, we're on week 8.
Okay, so there's absolutely no predictions. I did that right. So where did week 9 come from? Just ignorance. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is ignorance.
Just plain ignorance. Because this right here, this should not have happened. Okay. I know I'm not starting to feel well. Something's wrong. So I know that much.
Yeah, something wrong with this right here. Something wrong with you right here.
Yeah. So here we go. Week 8 in the NFL. Let's start out with the Thursday night game, October 25th, 2018. Go down to Houston, Texas, where we had the 4-3 Miami Dolphins going up against the 4-3 Houston Texans. Take a look at the previous 3 games against both of these teams. The Texans took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2012. Texas won 30-10, and then in 2013, their preseason matchup, 24-17, and then the Dolphins took the 2015 matchup pretty much on that day 3 years ago, 44-26. Darrell, Dolphins, Texans, who you got?
Pelicans might hurt this game right here, either side. So I like what the Texans is doing so far. They're looking good. They've won 4 in a row. After that means they're going to win 5 in a row, maybe. But I'm not taking a chance on that. I'm picking the Texans anyway.
I agree. I'm picking the Texans. They balance out more to beat them. So I agree. All right, next game. Sunday games, October 28th. Weather alert. This game is supposed to have rain showers down in Florida. Where the 3-4 Philadelphia Eagles going up against the 3-4.
Oh, hold on. I thought that was in London.
You're right. Sorry. You're right. Rain alert in Wembley, London.
Like that, I have to change my study.
In London. It is a rain alert for this game. 3-4 Philadelphia Eagles going up against the 3-4 Jacksonville Jaguars. Take a look at the previous 3 matchups against both of these teams. The Eagles took the last 3. Ooh. Sorry. The Eagles took the 2010 matchup 28-3. And then the Eagles took the 2013 matchup 31-24. And then took the 2014 matchup, 34-17. Darrell, Eagles, Jaguars. Who you got?
Jacksonville struggling bad. I'm not taking a chance on them this time. I'm picking the Eagles.
I agree with you, Darrell. I agree with you. You're saying that Jacksonville is struggling, and although this is Jacksonville's second home, that's the only thing I think about when I look at these predictions.
I'm
Because
sorry, bro. This is a whole different Jacksonville Jaguar team.
it was a different team, I think 2-3 years ago when the Colts faced them as an AFC South rival. It was the same thing then. They really didn't have that much going. It was just only I think it was only week 3 then. And everybody thought the Colts was going to win because Jacksonville was struggling. But this is Jacksonville's second home. So thinking about it really hard, they struggled. This could be a rebound game for them. I'm going to believe that they will win this game. I believe that's strong, but I'm not going with them in predictions. I'm going to stick to the Eagles, but I believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars will win this game in an upset.
They got too much problems. They got too much problems in the team. They can't figure that out. They
It's same
they
thing then
point
too.
fingers.
Every time,
And
every time that they go to London, it's the same issues, and they still end up pulling out the win. I think this might be their only win, probably within the next 4 or 5 games.
they'll probably get a win when they face the Colts. That's going to be their next one.
And they probably won't even get that. I don't think they'll get it against the Colts. All right. Next game, 1 o'clock on CBS. We had 3-4 different Broncos going up against the 6-1 Kansas City Chiefs. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams, the AFC West rival. The Chiefs took the last 3, dating back to 2017. The Chiefs won 29-19. And then they took their second matchup in 2017, 27-24, and then took the first game of this season on October 1st, 27-23. Darrell, Broncos, Chiefs, who you got?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Check. Oops. Okay. Next game.
What was your pick? You picked the Chiefs too?
Oh, right. Yes, I picked Kansas City. Kansas City. Next game, 1 o'clock on CBS. We have the 2-4-1 Cleveland Browns going up against the 3-2-1 Pittsburgh Steelers, AFC North rival. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams. The Steelers took the last 3 dating back to last season. First matchup of 2017, Pittsburgh won 21-18, and then won the second matchup of that season, 28-24, and then won the first meeting this year. No, they did not. Game came up in a tie. Their first meeting of this year at 21 apiece. Darrell, Browns, Steelers, who you got?
I'm going to go ahead and pick
The who?
the Steelers.
Okay. I've thought about this game a lot. Game ended up in a tie. Pittsburgh came back the last game. The tie that was it Pittsburgh that came back? Yeah. Pittsburgh came back to tie that game and never was able to finish it. So I agree with you. I think Pittsburgh might have figured out the pieces to this puzzle. I'm going with the Steelers. And believe me, I don't want to go with them because I believe that
I don't
Cleveland.
either. I think Cleveland might just get the upset. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is a weather alert. It is supposed to rain. So that makes it
rained
far
in Cleveland.
Huh?
It rained in Cleveland. When that game went into a tie.
Yeah. So it's a very good possibility that this may go into another tie, but I'm not even going to predict that. Which speaks of rain weather alert. Also in New Jersey, adjust your playbooks. 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 4-2 Washington Redskins going up against the 1-6 New York Giants, NFC East rival. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams.
It's 20 hours.
Giants won the 2017 matchup, the last meeting of that year, 19-10, and then they won the Redskins won the regular season matchup, the first meeting that year, 20-10, and then the Giants won the second meeting that year of 2017, 18-10. This is their first meeting this year. Darrell, Redskins, Giants, who you got?
Skins.
Check. I got the Skins. I got the Skins myself. I'm not. Sorry, G-Man. Watch this. Go take this on the road. All right, next game, 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 3-3 Seattle Seahawks going up against the 3-3 Detroit Lions. Although this is an indoor stadium, it is supposed to rain in Detroit also. Yeah. Take a look at the previous 3 matches because both of these teams, the Seahawks took 2 of the last 3. Dated back to 2012, the Lions won the 2012 matchup 28-24, and then the Seahawks took the 2015 matchup 13-10, and then took the NFC wildcard in 2017 26-6. Darrell, Seahawks, Lions, who you got?
I'm taking a chance. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Seahawks.
I don't even know who I picked.
I'm shocked.
Oh, there it is. I agree. I'm going Seahawks. Now I just need to find them on here. Right here. Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Check. I'm going with Seahawks too. All right, next game. 1 o'clock on Fox. We had a 3-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the 4-3 Cincinnati Bengals. Take a look at the previous 3 matches because both of these teams, the Bengals took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2014. Bengals won 14-13, and then the Buccaneers took the 2015 preseason matchup 25-11, and then the Bengals took the 2017 preseason matchup 23-12. Darrell, Buccaneers, Bengals, who you got?
The Bengals.
Check. And then again, no idea who I picked. I can't see nothing.
Sorry, bro, but taking off your glasses is not helping.
Actually, it is. I had a headache, so taking off my glass, I can see better. But I had to hold the paper up like this. Damn. Sorry. Oh. This has been a disaster, Darrell. I kid you not. This has been a disaster. Oops, I did it again. Let's see here. Yeah, normally, Darrell, I would agree with you, but on paper, I did not pick the Bengals to win this game. I picked the Bucks to win this game. So I'm actually going to stick with the decision. And I don't want to, but I'm gonna go with the Bucks. All right, next game. 1 o'clock on CBS. We have the 3-4 New York Jets going up against the 3-3 Chicago Bears. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams. The Bears took the last 3, dated back to 2006. The Bears won 10-0. and then one in 2010, 38-34, and then one in 2014, 27-19. This game is a weather alert, rain alert. Darrell, Jets, Bears. Who you got?
Bears.
Check. I agree. I didn't pick them. I picked the Bears.
So you still agree?
Oh, you picked the Bears too?
Yeah, I picked the Bears.
Thought I heard the Jets. Okay, so I agree.
No, I said Bears.
Okay, Bears. Bears. Going with the Bears. I agree. Check. Bears. Check. All right. Huh?
Sorry, I'm talking out loud. I was thinking about something. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me make one last piece of adjustment here. Okay, next game. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 4-3 Baltimore Ravens going up against the 4-2 Carolina Panthers. Taking a look at the previous three matchups against both of these teams, the Ravens took 2 of the last 3. Dated back to 2013, the Panthers won 34-27 in a preseason matchup, and then the Ravens took the 2014 matchup 38-10, and then the Ravens took the 2016 preseason matchup 22-19. There are Panthers, Ravens. Who you got?
Ravens.
Check. I'm going with the Ravens. No, sorry. I'm going with the Panthers. That's where I picked. Who'd you pick?
The Ravens.
Ravens?
Yep.
Be a better question if I could find them. Yeah. You said Ravens. Check.
I said Ravens.
I'm going with the Panthers. All right. That was awful. All right, next game.
What kind of tea is that?
Green tea.
Oh.
How you know I was drinking tea?
I seen the bag. It came up. What you mean?
Oh, I didn't know I held it up that high.
Well, no way. When you said it was awful, you could already see the string hanging from the bag.
The tea wasn't awful. It was the fact that I had the string in my mouth. That was awful.
Oh,
yeah. That one.
You see, I would have never seen the string because it matches up with the color of the mug. But then I seen the bag. Yeah.
Scratchy throat so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the changing of the weather that's messing me up.
It could be.
It is. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, next game. 405 on CBS. We have the 2-5 Indianapolis Colts going up against the 1-5 Oakland Raiders. Well, can I change that right now? The 3-5 Indianapolis Colts going up against the 1-6 Oakland Raiders. Take a look at the previous 3 matchups against both of these teams. The Colts took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2010. Colts won 31-26, and then won in 2013, 21-17. And then the Raiders took the 2016 matchup 33-25. There was no way in the world that the Colts could have beat Oakland with the way they was playing that year.
No, but they did
were
come
close.
back.
They were close. All right, Darrell, Colts, Raiders. Who you got?
Ooh, Indianapolis Colts.
You heard my prediction already for it. I will
Make
say
sure you just don't have them on paper.
No, I know who I got on paper. I didn't even get to go through this game because I didn't want to. Matter of fact, I didn't go through these last 3 games because they were pointless. Ain't no point in going through these last 3 games. Why? Why go through the last 3 games? Are you serious? That's a waste of time. Think about it there, Uncle Remus, before you run your lips.
Maybe not.
All right, next game. Uh-oh. I forgot a game.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
What
Yes.
game could you have? I got it right here. You ain't forget no game.
Yes, I did, because I did not look for this game.
Oh, God.
I don't even have it on here either. Oh, man. Shoot. I don't even know who I'm going to pick. I don't know who I'm going to pick. All right, next game, 425 on Fox. We had a 1-6 San Francisco 49ers going up against the 1-6 Arizona Cardinals. Take a look at the previous three matchups against both of these teams. The Cardinals took the last three, dated back to 2017. NFC West rival. The Cardinals won the 2017 matchup, their first meeting, 18-15. And then the Cardinals won the first meeting of the last meeting of 2017, 20-10. And then the Cardinals took the first meeting of this year, October 7th, 28-18. I have no idea who I'm going to pick for this game. So, Darrell, 49ers, Cardinals, who you got?
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and pick the 49ers. They look better on paper.
Darrell, I couldn't tell you who looked better on paper because I didn't put it down.
Well, it shouldn't be that bad.
It's not that bad, but I'm going to say this is a split matchup. I'm going with the 49ers. It don't even matter. It really don't even matter. Because this is really technically, actually, what I really could do is a coin toss for this game because it really don't matter. You said the 49ers?
Mm-hmm.
All right, next game. And that's a prime time game. Again, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. It's a 225 game. Next game, 425 on Fox. This is going to be interesting. Got the 3-2-1 Green Bay Packers going up against the 7-0 Los Angeles Rams. Take a look at the previous three matches against both of these teams. The Packers took the last three, dating back to 2014. In their preseason matchup, the Packers won 21-7. And then the Packers won the 2015 regular season matchup 24-10. And then the same score in their preseason matchup in 2017. Darrell, Packers, Rams. So you got?
Green Bay Packers.
That's another team I forgot. These are the two teams I forgot. Be daggone.
Of course.
I did.
New.
I forgot
no
two.
Surprise.
I forgot two teams, and these are the two that I forgot. I'm going with the Rams. Who you got?
The Packers.
Interesting. I'm going with the Rams.
Don't underestimate the comeback king, Mr. Roger.
I agree, but right now my head hurts. I can't think straight.
Yeah, I bet.
So I have no idea who I'm really picking at this point because I forgot predictions on some of these teams. I got up early to do it and still forgot two teams.
Who don't know this?
It happens. Yeah. All right. Sunday Night Football, 8:20 on NBC. We got the 5-1 New Orleans Saints going up against the 4-2-1 Minnesota Vikings. Take a look at the previous three matches against both of these teams. The Vikings took the last three. The Saints won the 2014 matchup 20-9. And then the Vikings took the 2017 matchup 29-19. And then the Vikings took the divisionals matchup. Championship game? Huh?
I was just joking. It was divisional.
Oh, and they took the divisionals 29-24. Darrell, Saints, Vikings. Who you got?
Which? Saints.
Check. I agree. Go with the Saints on the road.
They ain't letting this one slip again.
No, not anymore. So with that being said, a Monday night game that I don't even think really deserved to be on Monday night, 8:15. on ESPN. Patriots, Bills. I'm gonna shoot through this real quick. 5-2 Patriots, 2-5 Bills. Last three matchups, the Patriots took the last three: 2016, 41-25, and then the first, 23-3, and then the second, 37-16. Darrell, Patriots, Bills. What you got?
Patriots.
Check. Patriots.
Don't want to.
Me neither. There you go. Them are the predictions for Week 8 in the NFL. All right, when you are good and ready, Darrell, we'll head back on over for Colts headlines.
Good. We'll take a quick, brief look at the headlines of the Indianapolis Colts. Here we go. Marlon Mack, Darius Leonard are nominees for the NFL Week Awards, offensively and defensively. Darius Leonard owns the NFL lead in tackles once again. Old man kicks 3 field goals to raise awareness for breast cancer. And good acting, by the way. That was Pat McAfee. He's saying that.
I'm at work and people looking at me as a fool.
Yeah. It was funny.
Yep.
That was good acting.
Yep.
All right. Taking a quick look at the AFC South. Houston Texans win 4 on the road. They beat the Jags 20-7. Frustration builds for the Jaguars. And once again, let me take that back. Frustrations build for Jags as once said they will go 16-0. Failed 2-point conversion helps the Chargers get the win over the Tennessee Titans 22-19.
I think that was just ignorant.
Mike, they should have put
Mike Vrabel do not have trust in his team to be able to go into overtime. That's my thing. I don't care if you are going aggressive. You just don't have trust. That's just my personal
thought. I think he's just trying to play Mr. Mastermind, thinking they can do it all. That he got the big cojones to do it, and
they're playing a mastermind. They just came back to tie that game. They worked so hard to get that ball down the field. I watched that last possession of that game. I was just blown away with how they was able to pick the defense apart and get all the way down there for that touchdown. Just to go ahead and go for a 2-point and lose that game, you just defined everything about that game after that. You didn't even want to win after that. After that, you worked so hard to get.
I'm trying to figure out why you try to go for 2 points when you could have set the game in overtime. You would have had a higher chance of winning.
Exactly. You pretty much picked them apart, heading down in the last minute of the game, and you pretty much had that game tied going to overtime. What was you thinking? What you thinking?
So
now you just blew your chance at a playoff spot.
Boom. I was just finna bring that up too. Just finna bring that up. Now you look at this situation. This is exactly what's happening. Since they lost that game, the Texans are now 4-3. They're in first place in the division. That's dropped Tennessee to second, which made them 3-4. And of course, the Jaguars and Colts flash them. Not in the sense of the way of I'm talking about in the sense of the Chargers and the Titans game and Houston Texans winning 4 in a row.
Yep.
So, well, you could add Jacksonville into that mix because they was doing pretty good at the beginning of the season too, and then they just too.
Yeah.
They just went down the drain after that point.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to add anything else? You got any more thoughts on the headlines?
No.
Okay. All right. Switching gears, heading on to the final portion of our podcast. That is Final Thoughts. Darren, you got anything for us?
One thing. Actually, 3 things, but just one thing in one. Okay. Since Drew Brees, congratulations to him for beating all 32 teams in the NFL. One thing to note about that, I was looking at his winning percentages against all teams. Do you know where his worst record percentage goes to?
By the Baltimore Ravens.
20%.
He just won his first game against Baltimore.
I was saying.
Just won his first game.
Yep. 20%. Only one win. Who's behind him? Guessing game? Teams he have had a hard time winning against.
Probably the Carolina Panthers.
The Carolina Panthers in this picture, he has a winning percentage against the Carolina Panthers. If I can find it, 52%. Nope, not them.
Who is next?
Denver Broncos.
Wow.
20% also. Only 2 wins.
That's right, because he used to play for the Chargers.
Yep.
Duh. Oh, wow.
So who you think is next?
It's got to be someone in the AFC West. It's got to be.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm. Flip it.
Huh?
Flip it.
Oh, the NFC West. Probably Seattle Seahawks.
Nope. The Seahawks, his winning percentage against the Seahawks, 60%.
Okay, what was his best? Let's change to the point. What was his best?
You don't want to
By
know.
the coach.
Nope. He's tied. Got 2 of them that's tied. And one of them you'll understand why, but the other one is, to me, is interesting. New Orleans Saints.
How do you do it?
Yep. New Orleans
How do
Saints.
you do it?
Yep. New Orleans Saints. That's his best winning percentage against his own team. 100%. I don't know how many games he played, but it's 100%. I think he only beat him once. Well, my God, honest opinion.
Who was the next one you said? Oh my goodness.
AFC West. Los Angeles Chargers.
Wow.
100%.
Wow.
Yep. 100%. And then you flip that, taking it down to his third worst team that he couldn't beat, Los Angeles Rams. 37%. 3 wins. Pittsburgh Steelers, 2 wins, 40%. And to round out that top 5, Kansas City Chiefs, 40%, 4 wins.
Wow. What would have happened if he actually went to the Kansas City Chiefs?
Ooh. I don't know, Darrell. I don't know if that would be a personality clash or not.
No. Take it away, Patrick Mahomes. Take it away, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, no. Oh, I know, but I'm not even talking about him.
Who are you talking about, personality clash?
Andy Reid.
Well, actually, I was talking about more like early in his career when he was playing for the Chargers.
Oh, well, that would be interesting. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. And just as an FYI, for the New England Patriots, he has a 60% winning percentage along with the Indianapolis Colts. 60%. Of course, one of those wins came in the Super Bowl.
Came from the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And then one last thing. Hall of Famer? Check. Hall of Famer within 5 years? Check.
Agreed.
Jersey retired by the team of the New Orleans Saints? Check.
Agreed.
That's all I have.
Perfect. I don't have anything. Oh, I do. You see that Peyton Manning doing his own show, kind of like sort of. He's gonna do what Kobe Bryant does instead of the NFL.
Like what? Break it down, quarterback analysis? I've seen that, and I want to watch it. I want to watch
so
it.
now I think they're gonna be looking for baseball, and I think one more sport, and I forgot what it was. So
Maybe
they already
hockey.
got football, and that's Peyton. Yep.
Probably
Well,
hockey.
football is probably. So they got Peyton Manning.
Or racing.
Football.
Yeah. I want to watch that. I don't care about the NBA, football, NFL. I do. I care about that.
I like the NBA. I like how Kobe breaks down film.
I mean, yeah, of course, but I just rather watch breakdown film in NFL.
I see
It's
why you
relaxing for
do.
me. Yeah, it's relaxing.
I know. That's why I enjoy watching Kobe because it's a relaxation for me.
Because you're what you are is what I am in the NFL. You
Mhm.
are the leader of running the team on the NBA side, and I am the person that runs the team on the NFL side of the quarterback position. So I see why you like it for the NBA and me for the NFL. But it would be nice if we could switch that role.
Gosh,
I don't know how well we would do with that, Darrell.
I don't know, dear. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I think we need to just take
Well, we kind of do have that switch role, if you think about it.
out.
This podcast here, what I'm doing now, you,
You're right.
NBA podcast.
Yep.
So,
I suck at it too. I suck at it. I have no idea what to break down. I suck at it. You see what I
no,
did?
I thought you did impressive. I thought you did good when you broke down the Grizzlies and the Pacers. I thought you did good. You brought something to my attention when you did that. The one thing that I like that you did was the starters versus the bench. Perfect breaking down analysis because you know your bench is gonna have to produce if they're going to win games.
Here's the thing. We always talked about the bench with the Indiana Pacers. We have always talked about the bench. We have always talked in the struggle of since 2003, the bench. Since Larry Bird took over president of operations of basketball, that's all we have ever talked about was the bench. So it's like, well, let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens if we break this down, which I have to get back into doing here in a minute because NBA podcast is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have our recording for Thursday. Have it out either Friday or Saturday. Go from there.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and I'm just gonna add this one more quickly. I'm just gonna add one more thing. Me and Darren are in the works of this, but what we're going to actually do now, we actually are going to do a podcast coming up, probably within 2019, where we actually focus on inspiration and motivational stuff for the podcast. So it's going to be based on um, sports motivation, personal motivation, any type of motivation that's needed for any and everybody. So, and stay tuned for that. I think it's going to be a good one when me and Darren actually go deep into the motivation, inspirational part of one, who we are, and two, how we can help motivate, anybody listening to our podcast or watching. Bear that in mind. We should be coming out with it in 2019. So we're still in the mix of it. We're still breaking down everything. We're
Fantastic. Yep.
working through it. So
Yep. Yep. Thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. So I just brought it up with breaking down the film.
Yeah.
All right. So if there's nothing else, if there's nothing else, we can wrap this baby on up and get on out of here.
Let's do it.
Okay, that is another edition of Double Take Sports Talk. If you like what you see, just give this video a thumbs up. How you feel about today's show? You just comment on the comment section below as usual. Of course, we're on social media sites on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you have any questions for us in particular, just hit us up on those sites. If we like them, we're going to share them on our next recording, as usual. And of course, on YouTube, just subscribe to our channel. We're on iTunes. Leave us a review and rate our show. And it'll be ways to help us improve on our show. But until then, I'm Darrell. Here's something else to say.
Yep.
All right, catch up with us for another episode of Double Take Sports Talk. Until then, ciao.
Double Take Sports Talk here with me, Darrell Watts. Now, there's an understatement that always goes that has always been true from day one when sports decided to come out. It's that it can be very unpredictable. And of course, that's always been the statement that's always been so true. And depending on how you look at it, it can be very unpredictable. But with Double Take Sports Talk, we just throw some entertainment in there. Even if we don't get predictions right or theories don't come out right, we always just throw a little entertainment into the mix. So why not just have a little fun with it? That's how predicting can be so fun if you make an entertainment out of it. But other than that, of course, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But anyway, we're on social media around the globe here. We're on social media on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can hit us up on our fan page at the Watch Brothers. You can hit us up on Twitter at DTST2414. And of course, you can hit us up on Instagram, Double Take Sports Talk. So, YouTube, subscribe. You can share. You can do all the good stuff. Do anything that you would like. We're just trying to grow a podcast here, folks. We're also on the iTunes. You can download our episodes there. We're on the video, of course, and we're on the audio portion too. So either way that you can enjoy this podcast, you can do it audio, we do it on video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the podcast. And until then, ciao.
I'm gonna be real. I ain't feeling good.
Okay.
It's not a whole lot for me to say.
Okay.
I just want some more hot tea.
You ain't got no hot tea?
I gotta go get it. I don't feel like getting to go to the kitchen. Go get it.
Oh, boy. The kitchen? I thought
Yeah.
you were saying the store.
Yeah, no, I gotta go to the kitchen to go get it. I got the hot water ready. I just don't feel like going to go get it. You have no idea, Darrell, how I'm
What
feeling
you
right now.
mean?
Because you was free to say something ignorant, so I'm saving you some time.
No, I actually wasn't.
Darrell, watch for his line.
I was not saying that. Sorry, I was
Sure.
not saying that.
Sure. Okay. Oh, Woman Reigns. Villain or not, I respect him for being able to go
So
out
do I.
and announce that he has cancer. That took courage to tell everybody that he had to relinquish the WWE title. That took a lot of courage. That took a lot of courage. He has my respect.
Got mine too, dear. Got mine. I was shocked.
I was
For
blown
one,
away. I was blown
okay.
away.
So now he's in the second battle
Of leukemia.
of leukemia.
Mhm.
You would think that with everything that he has been dealt with WWE, you would have never thought for a brief second that he had cancer. You would have never knew that.
And I got to say, big ups to Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Big ups to him for
What you mean?
giving Woman Reigns a chance.
Oh yeah,
Knowing that he had cancer. Big ups to him.
big up to him.
Big ups to
So
Vince.
now still got to give big ups to him anyway because he even gave Rock a chance.
He gave everybody a chance.
Well, what I mean is that since Roman Reigns and The Rock, they was both football players.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They loved the game, but none of the football world
Mhm.
didn't want him,
You're right.
and Vince
Yep.
took him in.
You're right. Sure did.
Vince took him in.
Yep. Sure did. You're absolutely right. You're right. Absolutely right.
So that's like you said, big ups to Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Big ups to
Big
him.
ups to him.
Yeah.
Big ups to him.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did what he did, and we know at some point that he's gonna find a way to bring some money in to the
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
And he also made that announcement also because he wanted to challenge people to, you know, donate and raise funds for
Absolutely. Nothing
cancer
wrong with
victims.
that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
Nothing.
wrong with that at all. It's just that, it still took a lot of courage because he didn't have to do
It
that.
did. No, he didn't. And he hasn't until now, so yeah, that took a lot of courage.
They really did. Yeah.
It took a lot of courage.
Sure did.
So, I'm gonna wish him a speedy recovery anyway. Even though it
Absolutely.
may be a long battle, I'm still gonna wish him a speedy recovery.
Absolutely. I agree, Drew. I agree.
Now,
Yeah.
see, I have forgotten all about that. I'm surprised you remember.
I rarely remembered. I'm just being real. I rarely. You see, I forgot about this portion of the podcast.
See, let's see.
I rarely remembered. Barely remembered. Got anything else you want to add to this?
Absolutely not.
All right.
I just don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the entire podcast of ours. We'll see you next on the NFL. I did it. NBA podcast.